Hello.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Boss Ravioli Queens with your three favorite caregivers, Nicole Ravioli,
Boss Lady Amy,
And Jasmine the Queen.
This episode is called Social Media Mania. That's a tongue twister. We're just gonna talk about the struggles that we've been through with multiple social media platforms and posting and all of the fun things that make us who we are.
Mm-hmm.
or at least that we let you see.
Yeah. So honestly, the first thing was like when we were getting started. Oh my gosh! Like the amount of different like different social media stuff you have to set up and
Linker.
The amount of accounts was crazy.
yes, and then
Facebook,
trying to figure out
TikTok,
what works
Gmail.
best for what we're doing.
And also like a name, finding something that wasn't taken. I know we've talked about that struggle before. Oh, that was hard.
That was so hard.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I know we can kind of use like the same name as some stuff as long as it's like different variations and stuff technically.
And also not copyrighted.
Right.
There was so many things that were copyrighted.
But we really worked hard to try to find a name that nobody else would really think of, which is really hard considering there's so many people in the world and a lot of people have thought of like so many things. So
and something that encompassed all of us.
Yeah.
Like that was totally unique to us was very difficult.
Super, super difficult. But we found something, so hence the Boss Ravioli Queens.
Yeah,
as goofy as the name may be, we still love it.
I remember, I think Amy was working and you and I were on the phone and we were just trying so hard to come up with something. And you were like, wait, what about Boss Ravioli Queens? And I was like, how did you come up with that? And you were like, our names.
Yeah, and I explained it, I'm like, because we always call her Boss Lady Amy or whatever, and you're Nicole Ravioli, and I'm Jasmine the Queen. So I was like, it works.
I know, I remember I got off work and they were like, we have a name! And
we were so excited.
They told me about it and I was like, oh, great.
She was not excited. It grew
She
on
wasn't
her.
excited about it at first, and then we kind of like explained like why I thought of it, and then she's like, wait, that's really good. And then we told her the best part, and we're like, yeah, and we like Googled it and everything, and nothing comes up for it.
I know. I remember I was like, wait, and I Googled it and I was like, oh my god.
But then let's talk about when we first Googled it and it actually came up with hits.
Yeah.
We were so excited.
Yeah.
The first time we Googled it and we came up, we were like,
yeah, we were like the first option that would come up, and we're like, wait, that's great.
we were so happy.
That was cool, not gonna lie.
And now it's our name. That's us.
That's us. Forever and always. Or BRQ for short.
We say
Burk.
BRQ all the time. Burk.
Or barbecue.
Burk.
Or barbecue.
BBQ.
We're Burk.
Burk.
So yeah, that was our fun little situation with our name.
Yeah.
I know we've talked about Soundtrap before.
Oh yeah, that editing did not work.
It's horrible.
I know that I said the story already, but y'all, when I had to go to my place of employment on my night off to go and try and edit this because the Wi-Fi that I had at the time was not great, and it still didn't work, and I had spent like 8 hours doing it, I was ready to throw my laptop.
It was just that episode too.
Just number 2.
That
it was just
so
number 2.
Crazy. She edited all the other ones just fine.
Yeah.
Because we had 4. I had 4 that I had to edit. And just that second one, just that second episode, didn't want to work. Like, it would come up with no sound when I would play it after I edited it. And I'm like, what is happening? Why? And, like, I messed around with everything that I could possibly mess around with to try and get it to have sound. And then the intro played. But nothing else.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I was like, yes, it works. And then I got past the intro and I was like,
since we used the intros.
Yeah, we made the decision to cut the intros a long time ago. That was so long ago.
Yeah, because at
Isn't
first
it like last October?
I think so.
Something like that. Yeah, because we cut the intro when we decided to start filming for YouTube. Because we wanted to like change things up and make it different every time.
Yep.
Yeah, because it would get repetitive, and then like the fact that like if we changed something for like an intro or something, we wouldn't have to re-record. We could just like
Let's see if y'all get
adapt.
this one. GWYA.
Okay, not gonna lie, I miss that sometimes.
I do too.
Sometimes I think we should end the videos with that again.
But we can't swear now.
So the OG...
Go wash your arse.
The OG listeners, we cut that out a long time ago, but we used to end every episode with "Go wash your arse," except it was not arse.
Oh my god, the good old days.
It's crazy. Like we really have evolved so much.
And honestly, we've been through like a lot of different things. Well, now most of the time we just record off, a camera, but like we use my app that's already in my computer to record most of the stuff now. Before we were using StreamYard, but that got like so expensive for no reason. So I was trying to find like cheaper ways to like still make the content without like breaking the bank.
Exactly.
So, I'm still mad about the episode that we recorded on my phone.
Yeah, I don't know where that went.
Yeah.
I still have it.
Oh, you can.
It's just I can't.
It won't let you post anything?
No.
Oh, I don't know. It won't let you send it either.
Wait, which episode was the one that somebody's phone died?
It was my phone.
That was the 4B movement. That was the.
Oh,
that was when we had to
yeah.
re-record. Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh, the struggles.
Oh god.
Oh, the struggles.
That was horrible.
I'm sinking.
I know, I'm like trying to stay up right now. This is hard. Hi, everybody.
Oh my god.
I mean, we've come a long way though from like freaking hotel rooms.
Yeah, that's true.
Have we told them about that?
Yeah, we've talked about it before.
Yeah, when we used to go hotel room to hotel room because we were long distance, so we would get hotel rooms for like the weekend, and we would do all our recording.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we would record everything a month ahead of time instead of meeting up like regularly.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really stressful too because like sometimes by the time that something had released, it wasn't even like relevant anymore.
Yeah, that was tough. So like now we're doing it like more weekly, which is nice.
And we can really like talk about issues that matter, and like it'll be released like right away.
Yeah.
So that's been really nice.
Yeah. No kidding. Because I remember, like, talking to you about trending stuff. And I'm like, but by the time these release, it's not going to be trending
Exactly.
anymore.
Right. We used to say that all the time.
So we had to come up with things that were, like, constantly trending. And we wanted to not talk about politics because politics is arse.
Yeah, politics, we try to avoid that topic. I mean, it is important, obviously. I mean, we won't tell you who to vote for, but I mean, we're leaning towards a certain someone.
I mean, make informed decisions, do the best that you can for you.
And also make sure you're getting accurate information.
Yeah.
Because you really have to be careful with that.
It's the hardest part because, I don't know, a lot of candidates
lie.
Yeah, they lie a lot because they want to win, obviously, so they like keep backtracking over like stuff that they may have like disagreed with, and now they agree with it because they want to like get the other side of people with them. But I don't know, we just try to avoid politics a little bit.
Yeah,
unless it's like,
I don't like talking politics
unless it's like really important for certain things. So
like the 4B movement.
Yeah.
And that's not even necessarily like politics focusing on a specific person. That's more so just like our system in general. Typically we don't ever bring up like one specific person unless like it's extremely relevant at the time.
Yeah. Yep. Anyways, back to social media struggles.
Another thing that we struggled with at first was like learning the like business side of Facebook.
Oh, I hated that.
That was
still
really
hate
difficult.
Yeah, because you have to use like the business suite still.
It's Meta, the Meta
yeah,
business
Meta
suite.
business suite.
And yeah, and then while paying for posts, that was a whole situation.
Yep.
That was hard. And then we got really good numbers for a while. And then also, like, too, when you get in that mindset of, like, constantly watching those numbers, that it consumes you.
It's like
it does.
Almost life ruining.
Well, they fluctuate so fast too, so
like,
and it's hard to stay on top of all the posting.
We were so numbers focused that like we stopped caring about a lot of other things.
Right, because we were so focused on like when something would like peak and then it would plateau and then it would peak again and then it would plateau, and it was like consuming us.
Yeah. Now we got kind of out of that and we just focus more on like doing content and having fun with it, because it started getting to the point where it was
not fun anymore.
Not fun, and it just became like a job and we didn't want to do it.
Right, and that's why we took such a long hiatus, because we were so burnt out. Like, we were already burnt out in every other aspect of our life.
Right, and then, running out of ideas on like what we wanted to talk about. And making
this like a business too was just not fun anymore. And now it's like, I mean, if you're here, you're here. Like, whatever. Like, obviously, we love our followers and everything. We appreciate you taking the time to listen.
Thanks, mini raviolis.
But, like, for our mental health, like, if you're here, you're here. If you leave, you leave.
Yeah, for sure. And we're still working on the aspect of editing stuff and figuring that stuff out, because I'm just not that good at it.
You also don't have a lot of time for it either.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of time for it. And the fact that, like, a lot of editing stuff does cost money. So, like, trying to find a cheap option that works that we can afford to pay for to do all the editing was hard. I mean, now I think we're pretty solidified in what we're using. But I'm still learning how to use it because it's still kind of new. But
yeah. And I mean, eventually we're gonna try and like venture out into other areas, and I think the goal is eventually gonna be make it a business, but
well, I mean,
we want to have fun.
It's literally building a brand.
Exactly.
That's what we're doing.
We don't ever want to get to the point where we were again with how unfun it became.
Right.
Yeah.
And we will eventually branch out with like other stuff, or like eventually do like something like merch or something like anything else. I mean, and obviously since, you know, now all three of us are starting to do the drag stuff, you'll see bits and pieces of that. So, eventually.
Stop it.
There's only one that has left to do some stuff yet. She knows who she is.
She's aware.
I already made signs. Hey guys, in case you didn't notice, it's me.
What was her drag name again?
Oof. Don't even go there.
That's rough.
Don't even go there.
I'm gonna forget about her if she doesn't come out soon.
Anyways.
Any whoozy, what's it?
I'm working on it.
Are you?
I work night shift. It's hard.
How hard is it? Most of the shows are at night.
I work night shift.
Yeah, I know, but like on the days you have off, you have available and you're already up.
Yeah. Yeah. I still have to like find time to practice and like get my makeup down because you know that I have issues.
Well, you
with
know
my
where we
brows.
go every Wednesday, girl. We practice every Wednesday.
Yep, we do. We have every Wednesday we go and do dance practice.
I work every Wednesday.
Ma'am, you have no excuse. We literally got done like an hour and a half before you had to go to work.
I work every Wednesday.
You're so full of crap. We literally like left last Wednesday and we're like, she totally could have came.
Yeah. Last Wednesday was like the first time that you guys did that.
Yeah.
So you weren't sure what time you were going to get done. I have to be to work by 10
Now we
p.m.,
know because we get there by like, what, 6? And we stay for like a couple hours. And that's about it.
We left at about 8:45. I remember looking at the clock and I was like, oh, she totally could have come with us.
I know. She could have just like drove separately and like drove right from there to work.
And you would have been early.
I don't want to be early. I don't.
Or you could be on time.
Bro, I don't even want to be early. I don't want to be on time.
I don't want to be there.
I don't even want to be late.
I
just don't want to be there.
Facts. Well, my schedule's going to be changing a little bit again. So.
Of course it is.
Well, it's for hours.
Of course it is.
It's for hours.
She changes her schedule like weekly.
It's not me. It's not even me.
Speaking of struggles, that's another struggle with the social media is the fact that we never know when Nicole's gonna work.
You do now. I have a rotation.
Do you though?
I do.
Do you though?
I'm also going to be working some 10s and 12s, so...
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Again, to get more hours, so I can afford to live comfortably.
We can't. I mean, soon enough, I'm sure you'll be living comfortably.
Stop!
Stop!
You're
Real
gonna make me
comfortable.
blush. Stop!
I'm sending this episode to him.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Miss Ravioli's in love.
Mm-hmm. We won't name names, but she's fallen hard, and he knows who he is.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, he's loaded. It's fine.
He's
Stop!
not loaded.
Oh, you're gonna ruin this relationship.
Loaded in other ways.
FDA approved.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna say your name. I'm so sorry.
It's gonna be Nicole approved soon. Oh. Stop it, Ron.
Stop.
Okay, well, now that we thoroughly embarrassed her.
Thoroughly.
She's so red.
Stop.
Look how red she is.
I'm gonna cry.
You're gonna cry.
Oh my god.
Carry on.
Here's another struggle. Embarrassing your friends on camera.
All right, with how much crap we give each other, you gotta learn to take one for the team sometimes.
Honestly.
It is what it is. All the jokes are lighthearted. No one cares.
They are.
Half the time, by the time we are done recording, we all forget what we even said.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll watch the episode back and,
And
be
we're
like,
like,
and then we'll
yeah.
laugh so hard.
Yeah, we'll be like,
Oh yeah, I
never
forgot
saying
about
that.
Oh my god.
Well, when there's so much content to filter through, like, it's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
It is a lot. Sorry. Echo.
You know what else is a lot?
Just want to take a drink.
We love you.
Oh, and that's another thing, too, doing shout-outs and making it so that they know what you're talking about, but nobody else does.
Yeah, because I
That's
mean,
hard.
like, we don't want to name names without, like, approval from, like, those people or
It's
whatever.
our honorary ravioli, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, literally. We have a lot of those.
Yeah, we do.
Mm-hmm.
But they know who they are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any other struggles you guys want to mention?
I don't know. We got a lot of them.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know.
Those are the main struggles that we dealt with, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
Editing TikToks.
Oh, yeah,
That's
rough,
hard.
too.
Oh, yeah, and then getting them taken down for absolutely no reason.
Oh, yeah.
Or like, when we just lost a draft.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or just no sound for whatever reason. Just
Yeah,
because.
or like they get rid of the sound later,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to find something completely
Yeah,
different.
because our Little Mermaid ones, or your guys' Little Mermaid ones, the sound got removed.
Oh,
we
I had to find a new
made
one.
a TikTok where it was a completely original idea. The sound was not copyrighted. It wasn't from anything.
Oh yeah, and they removed this.
And then they took it
Yo.
down.
I think it was our voices. It was us talking.
It was us talking, and it was a skit that we made up. It was original material. And apparently it was too close to something because they took it off.
Mm-hmm. They were like, bye.
Probably too close to what, like the hundreds of other healthcare videos that are basically the same but aren't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Stop gatekeeping, y'all.
Literally. But I think that's all we needed to talk about otherwise.
Oh, I think so.
What do you want to talk more about?
Stop! Anyways, you can find us on Facebook and TikTok at Boss Ravioli Queens. You can also email us, bossravioliqueens@gmail.com. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.